Everyone has a purpose in life, and within your purpose lies a unique talent just waiting to be expressed and shared with the world. If you've ever witnessed someone living their life's purpose, it's inspiring to see. They exude happiness. Having the same experience for yourself is just pure bliss. If you haven't found your purpose yet, that's okay. You will. After all, it's your birthright. And today, my name is Kim Meyer, and I am on Choose to Rise with you here on Public House Media, and I am so happy to be live here with you on this live video here on the Facebook page, and if you're listening in the podcast version, welcome back. I am so glad to be here with you and to talk to you today about living your purpose, living your life's purpose. Everyone has a purpose for themselves. God put you here for a reason, and today we're going to talk about how you can live your life on purpose, how you can find that purpose, how you can just live it out. And if you don't think that you have a purpose, I want you just to think about these 5 things and think about how and why I might be saying that you have a purpose. One of those people who really believes that there's stepping stones out there and that your purpose doesn't have to be exclusive or doesn't have to be elusive, I guess. I spent lots of years thinking about what makes me happy. And as a result, I began to really recognize and appreciate some of these core concepts and these things that really, when you do them, they start to take shape and things are revealed to you because you open your eyes and you think about what's really impactful in your life. And when you put things into practice, they can show you how to live, how to go. Everyone has a path in front of them. It's just whether or not we're looking for it and whether or not we are navigating that path with hope. And so today I want to give you kind of 5 simple steps. They came from a blog that I found with a friend. She shared it with me. And so these 5 concepts, these kind of ideas, are from a woman by the name of Rochelle Williams, but I'm going to take my own spin on them. So we'll just talk with them through. The first thing that you can do is pay attention. Number 1, pay attention to what's going on around you. Like I said, everyone has a path in front of them. It's just whether we got our eyes open to it, whether we can see the journey in front of us. So when you pay attention, you become an attractive participant of your life. You get an active participant. You start to notice the things that make you happy. It's easier to reject the things that don't make you happy. And you think back to the times that you've yet felt fulfilled in life, the things that really were like your shining star moments. Those are the things that are probably a part of your journey, that are supposed to be a part of your path. And you start really asking yourself some questions of like, what were you doing when you were the happiest? Who were you with when you were the happiest? What emotions were you feeling? Did that moment, did you have those moments where you lost track of time, or that you just really felt like time stood still for you? Those are the kind of moments that put you into a state called flow. Those are the things that are really good indicators that those kinds of things are your purpose. When you can get connected with people, when you can get connected with activities, when you can get just engaged in the moment where those are just like the things that fill you up and make you happy, you know that those are the things that you really need to pay attention to in life, because that's the direction that you need to go. If you ever kind of feel like, have you ever been like in a water, or those things, like a lazy river kind of thing, and like the water is just pulling you in a certain direction? Like that's what flow is like. That's why they call it flow, because it's just moving you down the river. It's moving you down the path towards the things what you're supposed to be going to. It's an energy that takes you there. So don't fight it. Go towards the things that make you happy. Do the things in life that gives you joy. And then, maybe the second thing you need to do is change your question. Not why am I doing this, but what's my purpose? Try asking, who's the person I'm trying to become? So changing the question can help shift your perspective and open yourself up to an abundance of creative ideas and fulfilling experiences that you might have never thought of possible before. So instead of asking this daunting question of like, what's my purpose? Start thinking about, who is it that I'm trying to become? Who is it that I want to be? Who is it that when I do this, I feel the most fulfilled? The truth is, you've had a glimpse into this person who you're supposed to be your entire life. Just really think back to and reflect on the times of your life when you had the most joy, or things just were working for you. Those are the times when you can go back and identify some themes of your life and really begin to visualize who it is, the person that you're trying to be, and who it is that you're supposed to be. So you might feel yourself kind of as like a traveling writer, or as a teacher inspiring young minds, or an entrepreneur trying to start a business you've always wanted to do. But what you really need to do is like, why are you doing this? Why does that make you happy? Why does that make you content? What kind of vibrates through you as you're doing these kinds of things? And then align your actions with the things that make you feel fulfilled. And you'll know when it's your thing, because it's just like every fiber in your being will be telling you, this is fun, this is amazing, I want to keep doing this. And then you'll know that you're in the right place. The third thing that you can do is take time for stillness. A lot of times we talk about there's so much stimulation and so much busyness in our lives and so much chaos. We're running from here to there and everywhere. But if you really just take some time to like quiet yourself, get into a clear space, whether it's just laying on the floor in the dark. Sometimes you've seen me do that on my page. If it's just getting into a quiet moment of prayer, of meditation, you go out and do something you enjoy, whether it's sitting knitting, or it's where you can just quiet your mind. If it's journaling, if it's getting in the garden, if it's exercising, whatever it is that gives you peace. Do those activities, and whenever you practice that, just think about the stillness in your day. Really get into a point where even just taking a few minutes to tap into the stillness creates that inner clarity of your body, expands your awareness, opens up your eyes and your mind to greater ease and a greater understanding of the things that are around you and what makes you tick and why you feel that way. So take time for stillness in your day, even if it's just 5 minutes of quiet time. Calm your mind, let the thoughts grow in and out of your head, and really just figure out what it is that you focus on, and then journal about it. It's a great way to capture those things, because if you're like me, you may or may not remember it. So when a good idea comes in, sketch it down and then head out to the next thing in your life. Number 4, go beyond your comfort zone. You're never going to find the next step on the path when you're in your comfort zone. It's just one of those things. Eleanor Roosevelt, way a long time ago, even said you should do one thing every day that scares you. That's especially important on this path of self-discovery. Living beyond your comfort zone helps you embrace the uncertainty and unlock your true potential. If you say yes to projects, experiences, or activities that shake you up a little bit and make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, take away that little bit of sense of security, it's going to lead you down your path, down your specific path, the things that are going to exemplify your talents, the things that are going to help confirm the path that you're on is a good thing to do. A friend once told me that she thought I was a good teacher, that she thought I was good at sharing my thoughts, my feelings, and leading people in a way, asking good questions. And I always kind of brush those things off. Like, I'm not one to I'm not very good at accepting compliments, but the more I do those things, the more I share my heart, the more I question things, the more I've really discovered over the last couple of years that the amazing job that I have, my day job, is that I get to coach teachers, I get to coach teachers, and ask a lot of questions and really help people think and reflect. And then I get to do this on the side because it fulfills me. It's one of the things that God's called me to do. He wants me, He's created me to be a reflector. He's created me to help other people find their purpose. He's created me to help other people experience their greatness. And that's one of the things I love about the opportunity of social media, is that it helps me share my voice. Public House Media is where all voices matter. And so we just get to share that and talk about it. And if that's not your purpose, that's fine. Go forward and do the things that are going to be, taking you out of your hesitations. They're going to push you out of your comfort zone. They're going to help you figure out who you want to be and what you're designed for. So take a few breaths and say yes to the opportunity. Teach. Now I'm coaching regularly. I do it in my day job. I get to do it on my off time. I get to help people be their very best, and that just fuels my cup. That just brings me back to feeling of alive, and being outside of my comfort zone sometimes is sharing things that maybe make me feel uncomfortable. But if I know that if it reaches just one person and that helps them think a little bit differently, if that helps them change at least one healthy habit in their life, if that helps them calm some fears and know that they're not alone, that's worth it to me. And so moving forward in something that's coming out of, something that was out of my comfort zone and helping another individual grow, that just means the world to me when I get a message like that says, you've helped me do this because you were willing to share. And so, that kind of leads me right into number 5, is giving back. Once you've discovered your unique gifts and your talents, it's time to think about giving back, sharing it with other people. Sharing your life's purpose with one or many of your friends is the most rewarding experience of your life. And trust me, it is. And when you hone in on your skills, the people will naturally be drawn to you. People will naturally want to listen to you. They're naturally going to want to take part in those things with you because they experience that energy that you have when you're doing things that you love. So over time, the same people will want to give back to you by sharing their gifts, and life functions with effortless ease when you allow yourself to not only receive things, but also give things as well. So when you find that talent within you, when you find those things that just make you tick, when you find the things that just puts you in that flow state, it's an amazing experience. But then it's even more amazing experience when you get to share with other people, because they'll naturally share back with you, and then it's an amazing give and take energy of positive things. So the 6th thing I need to tell you to do is just to take action. These 5 simple steps that I've given you already can sometimes be the hardest thing to do, is just to start. Knowing your true self comes from the direct experience of getting out of your own head and just living your life in the flow, living your life on purpose. You've done the work of thinking and reflecting, and maybe you've come to the point of where now it's really just time to take that leap of faith. Move forward. It doesn't have to be a crazy drastic action. You don't need to start spewing your life out on social media. I didn't start that way. I started by just taking a little bit of action, working to improve my life just a little bit every day, digging into personal development, sharing my story as it started to feel natural, and getting into a flow of new possibilities. Many people live with limiting beliefs that they learned while growing up. Now is the time to let go of all of those things that you've conditioned into your head. Now is time to let go of those thought patterns of life and to open yourself up to new possibilities. Allow yourself to be conscious of what makes your heart sing and what the things that you do that gives you the most joy. You are stronger when you think positively. You are stronger when you look at the vision of your life and you start becoming that vision. Be confident, be loving, be healthy, and fulfill your life's purpose. For me, that is to be a questioner, that is to be a reflector, that is to be a teacher of good things. Surround yourself with your good friends and your family, and live your dream in knowing that you are doing what God's putting for you. Look for the path. Find the path that takes you with the energy moving forward on it. Are you into that? Are you thinking about what you could be doing right now that is your flow, that is the things that God's called you to do? When you find those things that make your heart sing and give you passion in life, that's when you know that you've connected to the things that He's put you here for. And everyone has a purpose here on this earth. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't completed your purpose yet. And the amazing thing is when you complete your purpose here on this earth, when you've done everything that He set you out to do, then you get to go be in this amazing space with Him. Because once you believe in the power of Him and the power of what you're able to do here, that's just a beautiful ending point for where you're about to go. This life here is temporary, so live it to your absolute best. Be the absolute best that you can be here. Be healthy, be confident, be loving, share it with others, take action in the things that make you feel amazing. I promise you, when you find those things, you will just love life and go forward in a positive way. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you find your purpose. I hope that you choose to rise today with one of these steps. At least take a step forward in reflecting back and finding the things that made you feel happy, that gave you joy, that put you in the flow. And then try to take a couple steps in the next couple days outside of your comfort zone and do more of those things that give you hope and joy and purpose. Thanks for joining me today. Check me out tomorrow on my page, Choose to Rise, where we'll be talking about something else amazing to help you be your very best. I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone, and see you next time.